If you've been anywhere near the manga world online lately, you've probably felt it. There's been this low hum of excitement around a certain title.
Mm-hmm.
Well, that hum just became an earthquake.
Yeah.
We're talking about Minoru Toyoda's incredible story, Draw This, Then Die.
A phenomenal title.
We've been hearing the rumors about an adaptation for months,
Right.
the usual chatter that goes nowhere.
Right, you try not to get your hopes up.
Exactly. But this time, it's real. It's official. And what this means for anime is it's just huge. We've been digging through everything to get the full picture because this is so much more than a headline. Okay, let's unpack this.
Yeah, and that's our mission for this deep dive. We want to get past the hype and give you the actual critical details. If you want to be ready when this drops, we're going to break down the manga, the story's core, and, why this narrative about creative struggle is hitting so hard with people.
And let's start with the big one. The news that just broke everything. The anime adaptation of Draw This, Then Die is officially a go. It's set to premiere in Japan in July 2026.
July 2026. So we have some time to prepare, but wow, that sets a very, very high bar for next summer.
It really does. Before we get into the story itself, let's talk about the source material. I mean, an adaptation this anticipated has to be built on a rock-solid foundation, right?
Oh, absolutely. And this is not some overnight sensation that just went viral. No. The confidence from the production side comes from its history. Toyoda Sensei has been building this world for years. The manga started its serialization way back in November 2021.
Okay, so it has legs.
It has serious legs, and it runs in Shogakukan's monthly Shonen Sunday.
Which is a big deal.
It's a huge deal. That magazine is known for publishing really high-quality character drama. Deep psychological stuff. This isn't your standard action series.
Right, so just knowing the magazine it's in gives you a clue about the tone.
Exactly. It tells you right away that Draw This, Then Die is a drama about, an artist's inner life. That's a key distinction. We're looking at substance here, not just spectacle.
And that focus has obviously paid off.
It has, hugely.
Yeah.
We're talking about a series that already has 8 volumes out in Japan.
8 volumes, wow.
Yeah, so for an anime adaptation, that's a goldmine. You have so much established story, so many character arcs to pull from right away. The pacing won't feel rushed because the source material is already so rich.
Which means the story has had time to find its audience, an audience that gets what Toyoda Sensei is trying to do. And that success is why this adaptation feels less like a simple show and more like a cultural event.
I think that's the perfect way to put it.
So let's bring people into that story. Let's talk about our protagonist, Ai Yasumi.
Right.
She's a first-year high school student, and her goal is it's so relatable for anyone who's ever tried to create something. She has this burning passion for manga.
Mm-hmm.
She's our way in, the aspiring artist trying to find her voice. And here's where it gets really interesting.
It's that passion that really kicks everything off. I mean, it goes beyond a hobby. It becomes a total obsession. And our research shows this obsession leads her to a, quote, rare chance to meet her idol.
The famous Hoshino Sensei.
The famously enigmatic Hoshino Sensei. And that word, enigmatic, is so important.
It doesn't sound like he's going to be a gentle, supportive mentor.
I don't think so. Given the magazine, and especially the title of the manga Draw This, Then Die, it suggests something much more intense. This meeting isn't a fan moment. It's the spark for a huge, probably painful journey of discovery.
We've all seen the aspiring artist meets master story before, though. What makes this one different? Is Hoshino Sensei just going to tear her down?
Well, that's where the story pivots. What's fascinating here is it moves from just plot to this really deep, almost agonizing look at a theme. This isn't about her learning how to draw better hands or how to panel a page. It's an exploration of artistic integrity and the sheer aspiration for greatness. The source material really suggests that AI starts out thinking that being a great artist is about technical skill.
Drawing pretty pictures.
Exactly. And Hoshino Sensei just shatters that idea. He forces her to see that real creation isn't about technique. It's about vulnerability. It's about taking all that fear and pressure and chaos inside you and putting it on the page.
So the real conflict is that internal gap. The difference between drawing what you think people want versus what you have to draw for the art to live.
Precisely. And think about that pressure on a first-year high school student. Her hero is basically holding up a mirror to her and showing her how far she has to go. Her whole journey across all 8 of those volumes is about her reevaluating everything she thought she knew about art and really the very essence of creation itself.
That's intense.
It promises that mix of self-doubt, failure, and those little moments of breakthrough that make stories about creating so compelling.
That resonates with anyone who's trying to make anything, honestly. That moment you realize passion isn't enough.
Right.
So a story with that much internal turmoil needs the right setting. It can't just be happening in some random Tokyo high school. And it seems like the production team knows that because the marketing has been very specific about the location.
Yes, the setting is absolutely being framed as a character in its own right. The official website has been showing these gorgeous, spectacular images of one place in particular, Izu Oshima.
Izu Oshima. Okay, for those of us without a map of Japan in our heads, what's the significance of this island? Why put this psychological drama there?
Well, that's what's so interesting. It's a paradox. It's not some super remote fantasy island. It's only about 120 kilometers south of Tokyo.
So it's close, but it's separate.
Exactly. It's close enough that AI can still feel the pull of the big city art world she wants to join, but it's far enough away to create this profound sense of isolation.
That solitude, you need to actually create something real.
You got it. You can't really confront the essence of creation when you're being distracted by the noise of the city. The island gives her a contained space for this internal battle to play out.
And you mentioned the promotional art. What did that show us?
The official website treated fans to what it called stunning background art, showcasing the vibrant landscapes of Izu Oshima. And this is more than just pretty scenery. The amount of detail tells you the setting isn't an afterthought. It is the visual heart and soul of this story.
The environment will probably reflect her mental state.
I would bet on it. Think about the contrast. Izu Oshima is this, picturesque paradise, but it's also known for its volcanoes and its dramatic, rocky coastline. So you have this intense natural beauty right next to where AI is going through this incredibly high-pressure, maybe self-destructive creative journey.
So the volcanic landscape could be a metaphor for her needing to sort of burn down her old artistic self before she can be reborn.
That's a fantastic reading of it. It's a beautiful place for a painful transformation.
Okay, so we have the place, the conflict, the mentor, and the date July 2026. Now we have to talk about the part that's usually painful for international fans. Accessibility. Are we going to have to wait years to actually read this?
And here is the best news of all. The timeline is, frankly, almost perfect. The research shows a really well-coordinated plan for international fans.
So who's handling the English release?
It's being handled by Seven Seas Entertainment.
Oh, that's great news. They do quality work.
They do. They're known for high-quality translations, especially for more nuanced, high-concept titles like this one. Their name being on it is a huge vote of confidence.
And the timing. We know the anime is July 2026 in Japan. When do we get the manga?
This is what's so amazing. The debut English volume is scheduled for August 2026.
Wait, really? August, the month right after?
The month right after, a near simultaneous global rollout.
That almost never happens for a series like this. That is incredible.
It's so rare. It tells you that the publishers and the production committee have massive faith that this story will appeal to a global audience. They aren't waiting to see how the anime does.
They're capitalizing on the buzz immediately.
Exactly. It means you can read the start of AI's journey in the manga in August and then immediately dive into the anime conversation that's happening at the exact same time. It's a huge win. This kind of coordination is usually saved for mega franchises.
That is the perfect way to get into a series. You can compare the page and the screen almost in real time. All right, let's wrap this up. To summarize for you, we've got the anime premiere in July 2026, the English manga 1 month later in August 2026, the intense backdrop of Izu Oshima, and the high-stakes creative journey of Ai Yasumi. So what does this all mean?
It means we're looking at something special, an adaptation that goes beyond genre. The story is this colorful tapestry of emotions that focuses on the universal struggle of being a creator. It's about a young artist realizing that meeting your hero isn't the finish line. It's the starting gun for the most terrifying and rewarding part of your life.
Defining your own art.
Defining what your art needs to be. That push to reevaluate the essence of creation, that's the heart of it all.
Powerful stuff.
And here's a final thought for you to chew on, something that connects the themes and the visuals. If Izu Oshima is truly the heart and soul of this story, how do you think the island's landscape will actually influence AI's definition of artistic integrity?
Ooh, interesting.
Yeah, think about it. The island has both the serene, endless ocean and these stark, violent volcanic rocks. Which one of those elements do you think will trigger her breakthroughs? Will her art be inspired by the quiet sea or by the chaotic, ancient lava flows? Keep an eye on that background art when the next trailers drop.
That is a fascinating question. We're definitely counting down the days to July 2026. And knowing the English manga is right behind it makes the wait a little easier. If you want to keep up with every single update, make sure you are following the official anime website and, of course, their feed on X, formerly Twitter. Those are going to be your primary sources. Thank you so much for joining us for this deep dive into Draw This, Then Die. We will catch you on the next one.